Evening, everybody. It is Monday afternoon, Monday evening. I guess the time is about 6:30, and I wanted to start the show out a little bit different today. I I want to just spend a few minutes in giving God some praise. How about that? Hallelujah. Father, we thank you for today. We praise your name. We bless your name. We adore you. We honor you. We draw our strength from you. There's nobody greater than you. We thank you for undertaking for us in every situation that we face. And Father, we love you because you are who you are. And Father, just wanted to honor you some today to let you know I am grateful for every single thing that you have ever done for me and how you remind me sometimes because I can get busy within myself, how you remind me, don't ever forget me. Oh, Father, I bless your name and I praise your name today. Good evening, everybody. It is the last day of August of 2023. We will never see this day again. And I wanted to tell y'all, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for going to the description box and finding something in there that you may need for yourself. I appreciate you all so much. I believe we're on episode 86, and today we're going to juice some, and I thought I washed my fruit. But today we're going to juice cucumbers. They're already prepped up, sliced up, apples, and my favorite, grapefruit. So I've never done this combination before either. And so I'm hoping that we are going to have a good time in the show today and do everything that we need to do. Not going to be before y'all long because it is a good day to have a good day. How is everybody out there doing? I'm doing great. Went to work only for a couple of hours today, did a lot of research today and found out a lot of things. One of those days, if I get the courage, I'm going to have a discussion about diabetes because I'm learning some things about diabetes, helping me to understand a little bit. But I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm not that confident in the information and in my studies that I can actually come to you and tell you what you need to do. But I will say this for those of you who are having any type of um, disease, any type of degenerative disease because of complications and you're not understanding how to take care of yourself. I want to say that there are several things that gives us a good quality of life. And of course, good diet, meaning eating whole foods, whole grains, eating a very, very, very rich in fruits and vegetable diet, getting some rest, taking care of ourselves, getting exercise, making sure we get a good type of water. Um, I can't tell you what kind of water to drink. That is your decision. Some people will say that this is the best water for you. I can't make that decision for you. All I know is get you some water in your system to flush out the toxins. Make sure you get plenty of sunlight. Make sure that you forgive. Make sure that you keep your connection with you and God and you and other people open. You don't have to be in people's lives every single day, but don't hold grudges. And make sure that you have time where you set aside time for your family, for you and dear friends that are dear to you. Set aside time for yourself because you are the most important person that you are responsible for. God gave you the body that He gave to you with all of the components to have mastery over. So we cannot allow anything to have mastery over us. So this juice, I'm going to go ahead because the Nama juicer is prepped and ready to go. So I have my ring light to my right, and I'm going to go ahead and what am I going to do? I am going to load the juicer. I'm going to put the grapefruit in first. It is my favorite, y'all. But y'all know that I love the pineapple grapefruit, but I thought we haven't done a green juice in a while, and we certainly do need the green juice or the greens in our diet, whether we get it in a salad, whether we cook them, whether we stir fry them, steam them. Some people like them grilled. So however you choose to have your vegetables done, that's how you should enjoy them. That's basically all I want to say about the situation. I am juicing 3 cucumbers today, 4 grapefruits, and 5 Granny Smith apples. So I think that I'm loaded up here. And let's see what this Nama juicer is going to do. Had some problems with it last week, so hopefully, well, on last episode 85, so I'm hoping that everything will work out well. I dropped the cucumber, so I'm going to go over there and get it. Ooh, I think I have everything going right, guys. Yeah, so that juice is coming out, and I see grapefruit juice first, and I see the pulp from the grapefruit, and it's nice and cold. I'm going to taste it. I just love grapefruit. It's a little bit tart. That's why I actually put the apples in there. But moving right along today, I'm going to load it up some more. And not very talkative today, guys. Just want us to take care of ourselves. That's really the only thing that I can say. Love God, love yourself, take care of yourself, do you right. Because when you know what, when you do you right, everything else falls in place. Everything else really does fall in place. I am doing a challenge with a friend of mine. And it is, I won't say it's a weight loss challenge, but it's really getting back on track challenge. What about you? Have you gotten off track a little bit? Yeah, I talked about that. Forgive yourself. Shake it off. Go ahead and do whatever you got to do to make sure that you forgive yourself. But if you've gotten off track in any type of way with your eating plan, then get back on track. Make sure you juice. Make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Yeah, right? I got the Nama juicer going, and I'm hoping that I got everything on properly. I think I do. I'm not getting as much juice produced as I thought, but I'm okay with it. I want to talk about us drinking water while this juice is making, or while the Nama juice is juicing. And remember, I talked about a little bit, I can see the cucumbers coming through and that chlorophyll from the skin of the cucumbers. But I want to talk about what the benefits of water. And I don't know if we talked about that it increases your energy. But energy refers to the strength and vitality required for sustained physical and mental activity. Now, you know that we did talk about this because it also says that in the human body, energy is derived from dietary fuel molecules, namely carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Lipids we know are fats. Okay, I do know that. Lipids are the fats in our diet. The carbohydrates is what produces the glucose in the body and gives us all of the energy that we need to function. But when we drink the water, what the water does, it helps us a little bit more. There's that juice. The color's not too pretty. Again, it's like a muddy looking juice. But I want to say to everybody that it's still nutritious. It's still good for us. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the rest of the grapefruit in. And what else am I going to do? And I'm going to tell us about this water that we should drink every day, at least 8 ounces of water a day, correct? Is that right? 8-ounce glasses of water per day. I think I showed y'all what an 8-ounce glass looks like. And it's very important that we actually drink our water because it also helps to flush out any toxins in our system. And so let's see what else it does here. These fuel molecules and their nutrient constituents, glucose, fatty acids, amino acids, subsequently undergo complex biochemical pathways to synthesize high energy compounds such as ATP, which functions as the main energy carrier in the cells. Drinking water is essential for all metabolic and biochemical pathways that are involved in the synthesis of high energy compounds, which give all cells of your body fuel to function. So with that, we need basically, as we're eating our carbs, and there are the good carbs, and then I guess they would be called complex carbs. I'm not even going to go there, y'all, because I don't want to misstate something, especially for our health. Thank you, honey. I don't want to misstate something for our health, but I do know this, that carbohydrates are derived from pastas, white flour, white bread. Those are the carbs that we want to stay away from. The white flour, white pasta, white bread, white rice. We want to definitely stay away from those ingredients. But the good carbs are fruits and vegetables. Those are carbs. You get carbohydrates from the fruits and the vegetables that you eat. We are making quite a bit of juice today, and that was my whole intention. I have house guests with me this week, and I'm a little bit excited. My grandson is here with me, and I want to say my adopted grandson, maybe. He is here this week as well, and so I am excited about just having house guests. It's nice to have somebody else in the house with you on occasion, and they seem to be pretty nice young men to have around. Plus, my grandson, like my husband, is very handy with tools, so of course I'm going to have him doing some extra stuff for me while he is here. The juice is ready, and I'm going to get a spoon and we're going to stir it. But back to the carbs now. Fruits and vegetables carry carbs. What carbs do is carbs fuel the body. Carbohydrates actually break down in the body, going into the cells, and then they connect with the mm, the bloodstream, and we have what is called a hormone called insulin. That insulin helps to regulate the sugar levels in our body, because carbohydrates, once they get in our system, they are converted to sugar. That's why when I was diagnosed with cancer, one of the things that I was told and I learned is that sugar feeds cancer cells. But I also had to find out, well, what foods cause or produce more sugar or more glucose in the body. The main ones were the foods that I loved and that I grew up with, which was yak, spaghetti noodles, or rice, white rice. So I had to change that because all of those items, which is a carbohydrate, converts to glucose or sugar in the body. Some people's bodies are over inundated with sugar or with glucose, and that is one of the things that causes the type 2 diabetes, where your body has the sugar, has the glucose in the cells, but it can't assimilate. It can't get it to go through the body like it should. And, one of the things that can help you, especially if your doctor said you're pre-diabetic, you can start exercising to help yourself not to have to go on insulin. Did you know that? So much that I'm learning, and I want to learn about diabetes, because when my sister was diagnosed with it, it was like a foreign language to me. I had no clue what she was going through in her body when we would be together. And she was like, okay, my sugar is dropping. I didn't know what that meant. Didn't understand one bit that her body was not able to have a balance in the glucose assimilation throughout the body. So enough on that, guys, because I want to say I don't understand it a lot, but I want us to know that stay away from the white rice, stay away from the white pasta, stay away from the things that are causing you to feel bad. And did you know that there are symptoms to those there are, when you go, first of all, to get your fasting blood glucose test done, you will find out that if your sugars in your blood are 100 and below, that means that you don't have a problem with diabetes. If it is 125, 100, no, 125 and above, that means that you are pre-diabetic. If your fasting blood sugar glucose levels are that, if you are, I believe it's 200 and above, then you are dealing with diabetes. But all of that can change for you. Change what you eat, change your stress levels. Find out what's causing you to eat some of the things that you are, because that's a challenge for some friends of mine. We are trying to find out what's causing us to just crave and want to eat all day long. And believe it or not, our brain is telling us you're hungry, but you're hungry for nutritious foods. So we can't pig out on junk food and then say, okay, I'm going to have a good dinner. That's not going to work because that's going to put weight on us. All right, so this is the Granny Smith apple, cucumber, and grapefruit juice. We're going to taste it right quick because I think that I'm done with telling us about one of the purposes of water, and it does help with energy. Hmm, that's really good. It's very tart. I can't say which fruit actually is stronger than the other. I say that it probably needs some more apples, but I'm not going to put any more apples in it because it's very refreshing. I can say that. It's like a cucumber, grapefruit, sparkling water. How about that? Because of the amount of liquid that comes from the cucumbers and the grapefruit. I like it, but I'm going to tell y'all, I really like the pineapples and the grapefruit and raspberry combination. So I have more of that in my um, refrigerator, and I think that that's what I'm gonna do um, probably for Friday again. I'm sorry, guys. I just love that juice. So maybe I won't do it. I'll do it outside of a juicing show just to enjoy it for myself. I'm gonna drink a little bit more, and then I'm gonna tell you all the benefits of this juice. Mm, that's really, really good, though. All right, guys, here we are. Granny Smith apples, and I've told y'all this before. When you eat your fruits and vegetables, see, we could have put that in a salad, and that would have been fantastic with a little bit of tahini dressing, and that's made with maple syrup, tahini, which is ground sesame seeds, and a little bit of, I think, olive oil in there, and you mix that up, and man, I tell you what, it's a really, really, really good salad dressing. Yeah. Okay, so it contains a lot of fiber. These are the Granny Smith apples. This therefore helps in free bowel movement. Did y'all see my light just went out? Let me see what's going on. I got it. Um, yep. Uh, it it is always advisable to eat an apple with its skin on. The cleaner your intestines and systems are, the happier and healthier you will be. Mineral content, the iron in apples is a trace element and it helps in raising the levels of blood oxygen and helps in increased metabolic rate. I want to say to y'all that our body that God created is such a dynamic machine, and every part works together. Every single part works together. It fits together. It's just like the body of Christ that's in the house of God. Every part fits together to make everything work together so that we can walk in the power of God and show the world that the God that we serve is not just about talk, but there's power when we use his name. There is deliverance when we use his name. I learned something even in conversing with people. Sometimes, because I can be very talkative, chatty, Cathy, if you want to say that, for those of you who remember that first doll baby where you could pull the string and she would just talk. Sometimes I can be a little bit chatty. And I found out just on today, just being quiet and allowing other people to talk, more things come to the surface. More things are revealed and more things are exposed. You know, people do a lot of things and people make decisions and can get themselves in trouble or cause themselves to be, what is it, indebted to other people, not even knowing because you're in um, a position where you need help. And it's almost like selling your soul but not realizing you're selling your soul. And that indebtedness, people always come back and they will, some kind of way, hold it over your head, whether it's spoken or unspoken. But you know that if they ask you for a favor, you're not able to tell them no. Why? Because you are indebted to a favor that they extended to you, not realizing when you were in trouble and you needed a quick answer. Mm, mm. That situation actually came up this week concerning some dear friends of mine. And now they're trying to get out of that. They're trying to figure out a way to get out of it because people can make you feel guilty for helping you. Yeah. So the lesson today, I think, is be careful when you find yourself in desperate situations and you will do anything to get out of it and not realizing that that anything could possibly backfire on you later. Yeah. I think I said that nicely without exposing. So the minerals in these Granny Smith apples are iron, zinc, copper, manganese, potassium, which are trace minerals and are a must for human health and well-being. You see that we need it. They are very low in fat. It also collects the fats in the blood vessels and helps in maintaining proper blood flow to the heart, preventing the chances of stroke, which means that these Granny Smith apples actually help a little bit with blood clotting. Because when you get a blood clot, it will sometimes cause a heart attack or a stroke because the blood can't flow through to the heart, to the rest of the body, to the brain, where you are able to get that blood circulating and getting that proper oxygen. These apples prevent skin cancer because of the vitamin C. They eliminate the free radicals and thus reduces the chances of skin cancer. They're very rich in antioxidants. It contains antioxidants which help in cell rebuilding and cell rejuvenation. This also helps you in maintaining healthy and glowing skin. This antioxidant also protects your liver and ensures its proper functioning. Prevents Alzheimer's. Having an apple every day prevents chances of old age neurological disorders like Alzheimer's. These apples prevent asthma. Um, Drinking the apple juice can prevent chances of asthma, which is a hypersensitive allergic disorder. Prevents diabetes. Green apples contain polyphenols, plant-based compounds that help protect against type 2 diabetes. They are also rich in fiber, which slows down digestion and the absorption of fructose sugar. Because I do know this, when you do have diabetes, what you're trying to do is eat foods that slow down the sugar from getting into the bloodstream too quickly, because then you will have what is called, a reaction. Your sugars will be too high or too low, right? Yeah, hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia. Um, Green apples also have comparatively low glycemic index and low glycemic load, thus helping in preventing or reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Rich in vitamin A, B, and C, green apples are rich in these vitamins. So apart from protecting the skin from harmful effects of free radicals, it also helps one in maintaining glowing skin from the inside out. It's a natural detoxifier. Because of the green juice, it keeps your liver, kidney, and digestive system clean. It's detoxifying your liver, your kidney, and your digestive tract. They are full of fiber, and that's what's flushing out those toxins. Gives your metabolic rate a boost. This juice is a treasure trove of a wide variety of minerals, including copper, iron, potassium, and magnesium. I did say that. All these elements play a major role in keeping you in good health. Iron especially is known to aid in better absorption of oxygen, which in turn boosts the metabolic rate of your body, which is also helping your body to absorb the fructose in the body at a steady pace. Some people are not dealing with diabetes. But as we age, we've got to make sure that we're eating lots of greens. We're eating the proper carbs. We're eating the fruits and vegetables. We're eating the protein from the nuts, the beans, the seeds, even meat. We're getting the fats that we need from butter, from coconut oil, from the oils that are in some of the vegetables, in some of the fruits, especially the oils that are in nuts, the oils that are in fish and some seafoods. So we still, all of those things we need so that we can have a good balance of nutrition going in, and we've got to take care of ourselves. That's all I know. We've got to take care of ourselves. Don't you want to have a better quality of life? I know I do. With less weight on me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And the Granny Smith apples help you to lose weight. These apples are very good for your lungs. Studies suggest that regular use of green apple juice can cut down the risk of associated onset of asthma by a good 23%. People who are regular smokers can also rely on this fresh delight to safeguard themselves from obstructive pulmonary disease. This protects you from inflammatory conditions. Green apple juice, as mentioned above, contains a good dose of antioxidants. These antioxidants actually help in safeguarding your body from oxidative stress induced painful inflammatory conditions, such as rheumatism and arthritis. Studies suggest that senior citizens who suffer from such inflammatory conditions should include green apple juice in their diet. It's good for your vision because of the vitamin A. It's good for blood clotting. We talked about that because of the vitamin K. And I'm telling y'all the vitamins so that you'll know when you see something that has the vitamin K, that's good for blood clotting. If you see something that has the vitamin A, that's good for your vision and your eyes. We just need to know what it is that we're putting in our bodies and why we're putting it in our bodies, because we don't want to be destroyed or full of sickness and disease because we lack knowledge when the information is here for us. These Granny Smith apples help with our bones, help our skin texture. It nourishes the skin. It helps in anti-aging, meaning sagging skin, the wrinkles, prevents skin disease, controls and prevents pimples, helps with skin cancer and eczema of the skin, eliminates the dark circles under the eyes, guys. So these apples, again, we talked about them, I believe, in episode 85, but it's a part of, always has been a part of my journey when God healed me of cancer, and I am healed of cancer without chemo, without radiation. What are cucumbers? Cucumbers are popular, long, lean, and green garden vegetables. And you know, a lot of people are growing cucumbers this time of year, and I'm telling you what, they are really good. But listen at this, they're full of vitamin K and vitamin A, the same as the apples, meaning good for blood clots and good for vision. They also have the phytonutrients called lignans, which are plant chemicals, and those plant chemicals we need in the body because we need plants, we need greens, we need chlorophyll, we need all of those things. The benefits of cucumbers. All that water in cucumbers can help keep you hydrated. Plus the fiber boosts they give also helps you stay regular and avoid constipation. The vitamin K helps blood clot and keep your bones healthy. Vitamin A has many jobs like with your vision, with your immune system, and reproduction. It also makes your organs like your heart, lungs, and kidneys work the way they should. The lignans may help prevent osteoporosis, heart disease, and some cancers. Antioxidants such as beta carotene in cucumbers can help fight free radicals in your body, unpaired electrons that damage cells and can lead to disease. So the antioxidants in the green cucumbers help fight off the free radicals. Cucumbers also help your skin, helps ease sunburn pain, swelling, and damaged skin. And that's why sometimes people put them on their eyes. So another thing too, when you get your cucumbers, make sure that you actually make sure that you are washing your fruits and vegetables very, very well. We talked about that in another show. And I am looking for the apples again. All right. Because I want to read over that a little bit more. It's giving me some information that I didn't realize Didn't realize that the apples and the cucumbers help with inflammation the way that they do. That's really, really good. For people who your doctors told you you're dealing chronic inflammation, which again leads to other degenerative diseases. So grapefruit nutrition, heart health, fiber-rich foods can reduce inflammation and ease high blood pressure. Gut health, fiber helps prevent constipation and encourages beneficial bacteria growth. Healthier cholesterol levels, eating plenty of fiber can help keep low density lipoprotein, LDL cholesterol, in check. Cha-ching, in check. Weight management, the fiber in the grapefruit. And that's why I think I might just eat a little bit of that, freeze it, and have it as a little snack tonight. The vitamin C in the grapefruit, and what does it do? Like oranges and other citrus fruits, 100% of your daily requirement, powerful antioxidant that is great for your immune system and can help you fight off viruses and bacteria that can cause disease. Vitamin A, again, beta carotene is really good for your eyes. So the combination of this juice is doing the exact same thing. Each ingredient is actually giving you a power punch of vitamin A, vitamin K, the magnesium. It's also full of fiber if we eat it, but it is very, very beneficial for your bones, your blood, your oxygen, your eyes. So this is a really good juice. It may not look good, but what you could do is actually slice up some of the cucumbers and put it as a garnish on the side to make your juice a little bit more appealing to the eye. I don't mind the color being what it is. It doesn't bother me at all. Grapefruits also have another benefit that is not shared by other citrus fruits, and that's their high level of vitamin A or beta carotene. An orange provides 4% of vitamin A. A grapefruit delivers 50% of your requirement. That is really, really good. The grapefruit also supports the immune system and helps protect against inflammation. Grapefruit supplies about 10% of your daily potassium needs, along with 8% of your requirements for thiamine and folate. That's that B9. You also get additional antioxidant power from lycopene, a natural nutritious compound found in tomatoes and watermelon, but also in grapefruits. Antioxidants help reduce wear and tear on our cells and may even help prevent serious diseases such as cancer. Y'all know that this was a quick show for me today. I started out with praising God. I want to close out with giving him praise because he is amazing. He is a good father. He is a good friend. He is my best friend. And why I love him so much is because when he corrects me, the only motive that he has when he corrects me is that I want you to be better. That's it. Period. I am not correcting you or challenging you. This is what God is saying. Because I hate you. I'm challenging you because I see the direction that you're going in. It is not beneficial to you. And I am challenging you to change the direction that you're going in. Stop doing what you're doing that you know is detrimental to your health, to your relationships, to your body, even to your mind. A lot of y'all are dealing with psychological problems because the decisions that you've made, you're not happy with them, but you're trying to make yourself happy with them. How about that? I've done it. I have done it, and I was miserable in it. And I'm going to tell you what, y'all, the most freeing thing that I have ever done for myself was to see another person's humanity and know, I forgive you. Can you extend that same grace to me? And if you don't, I forgive me. Yeah, and I got to keep it moving. How about you? Forgive yourself, get up, shake yourself, praise God for today because it is a good day to have a good day. That doesn't matter what's going on. He is still worthy to be praised. And if you ask him, I promise you, if you sit quietly with him, excuse me, y'all, if you sit quietly with him, he'll help you. God knows he will. He'll tell you some stuff and he'll say, come over here and read this. Come over here, let's talk about this. My house guest and I, we read the 23rd Psalm this morning in our time of devotion. It was beautiful because we talked about, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Yeah, but sometimes that rod and that staff have to come and comfort us, meaning it will beat off the enemy, but it will also give us a spanking too. Yep. Everybody, it is a good day to have a good day. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. And I want to tell y'all the best is yet to come. Bye, everybody.